All right, so now you've taken all of the pictures of the letters in your name, and so now it's time to put it together to make a sign. Maybe you can hang it in your room or something. So Cricket over here has all of the letters of their name that they took pictures of, and there's a piece of foam board that's long enough to fit all of the pictures glued in a row to say their name, and there is a glue stick. You want to make sure that you use acid-free glue, because otherwise over time the acid in other glues will start to make the colors fade in your picture. So they are going to start gluing all of their pictures onto their foam board in order, and then I'll show you what to do to finish the edges off. Okay, Cricket is making sure they've got glue all around the edges. And then they're going to carefully line it up so that the photo is right on the edge of the foam board, because it should be just about exactly the right size. Now all of these pictures were printed out in 4:6 ratio, and so the board has been cut to fit 4:6 letters. And now we have the sign that says Cricket. All right, so now that all of the letters are glued on, we want to finish this edge because it shows this white foam and it's not super even, so we just want to make it look a little bit nicer. So we have some black ribbon, and I'm going to show you how to put this around so that it covers up the foam edges and gives you a way to hang it. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to cut enough ribbon that will go all the way across the top of the board, curve over one corner, and curve over the other corner. Okay, so this is going to curve around one corner just a little bit, maybe about 1 inch. Can you hold that? And go all the way across the top and curve around the other corner about 1 inch, and we're going to cut it right there. Okay, so I'm going to use a glue gun because that's just the quickest way to put it on. So I'm going to do a little bit of glue on the corner and then across the top edge. You don't have to have a thick bead of glue, and you can even just do dots if you want to. But I'm going to go across like this and down this edge just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to put this ribbon on. Perfect. All right, so the next piece of ribbon is going to be big enough that it's going to wrap all the way around the sides and the bottom edge and the other side, and it's going to come up and give you a little bit of a hanging loop and then all the way over to this edge again. So we want the ribbon to be long enough that it will go around the whole perimeter, so all 4 sides, plus a couple of extra inches to give you some room right here to hang it. I'll show you what that means as we go along. So we're going to go wrap all the way around the edge. So that's this long, and then we're going to add a few inches. You don't have to be super precise, just add a few inches, and then we're going to cut it right there. All right, and here is where it sounds a little strange, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain it, and hopefully it will make sense. All right, so we're going to find, this is about the center, so we're going to start here. I'm going to do glue along this half of the bottom. And down this side. I'll get one edge and I'll put it there, and I'll wrap it across the bottom. Like that. up the side. We're going to go right over the top of the piece of ribbon that we had glued there before. So that's going to cover that edge up. And I think I need to put some more glue on here because that's not sticking very well. I'll put some glue on here as well. Get that to line up. That's not going to line up. Now it's getting all loopy. Okay, there we go. So now we have the ribbon going from the center across the bottom and up the edge over the top of the first ribbon that we glued on. Now we're going to leave that side and we're going to come around back to the bottom. We're going to do glue now along this side. And up this edge on top of the first ribbon we did. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that this ribbon doesn't twist. So I'm going to make sure I'm laying it the right direction. Now I'm going to just put it right next to where we had the ribbon before. It's going to go all along the bottom like this. And it's going to go up the side like that. And I think I waited too long. Let's try some more glue. There we go. Now it's sticking. All right, so you can see here's where the ribbon meets. So we glued that side and up here, and we glued this half and up here. And then what that leaves is a way to hang your sign. All right, so now we have ribbon around the edge and we have a way to hang it. Now, if you want a smaller space between the hanging part and the sign, just don't add that couple of extra inches on when you're measuring out the ribbon. You can do it pretty much the same size as the perimeter of the sign, and it will give you a little bit of hanging room closer to the sign. So it's up to you, whatever kind of look that you want. But that is it. We are done now. Thank you.